Incarcerous! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Check on that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Stony little traitorous elf! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Alohomora. Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose Vestas and Venom.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night. I don't have anything for this at the moment.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Will there ever be another wizard?
You're back. Nice to see you again.
It's a wonderful thing to have in the village.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Professor Bill, I dread the Black Family as in Phineas Knight, jealous Black Wolf, decapitated a woman.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
I find it's located a little under.
What a fairy is a good thing.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core, still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Statue near Eyendale.
Oh, I have a terrible curse where I can't...
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio. Natty must be around here somewhere. Penny's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Revelio.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, someone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend had been reconciled. He wants them alive.
Only Hogwarts student will be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Well, if you weren't so forgetful, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we? You never
Everyone in our hospital shudders when they see me come, and right for themselves.
What?
They never seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them for all I've done there.
Hey! Share and share alike, say I. There's something Robin.
I robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here.
Revelio.
Do you remember the first life you took?
Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point.
Quiet as a mouse round here.
If I likes it, I takes it. Hey, man.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever.
Rookwood's gone mad.
I've never seen such a theory in my eyes. I should think the animals should be metal.
What?
pumped her up. I've had enough of Feldcroft. I don't have to see it.
It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides...
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just hang out.
Somebody out there?
Aye.
So we're off!
Back to your bed. I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting for Rookwood's work for it. He can fight his own battles.
I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite...
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them on all I've done
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with Naupa poachers at your back.
I want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. That's brave. I'd say you know who to tell my big other. I'm able to Hogsmeade later. Stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things. What are we even doing here? We ought to be in the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. What? Last time I was in Lower Oxfield, my sack was full of potions. Left the shelves bare, I did.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade.
I'll have filled a cemetery by the time I retire.
I've raided Rookwood more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
The girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. We're wasting our time.
It's exhausting. Standing
Natty must be here somewhere.
I don't want to work with goblins.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
My mother used to always say,
Revelio. Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Alohomora. Mr. Abe's wand must be nearby if he can sense it from his cell. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
What's that?
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
How come I always draw the short straw?
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
It's been a bit clear. My won't deny. The tides have turned to us.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogshead. Can't say I blame them what we all have down there.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I mind.
What was that sound?
I sense something afoot.
I've raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
I could smell. Can't hide from me. Flash. No, you're there. Look what you've done. You shouldn't be here. Real quick, that was a mistake. Was that meant to be an adventure? Expulsion! Might want to look up. Incendia! Expulsion!
Oh, what's the
Expulsion!
What's that? Better have a look then.
Something.
Nuisance when supplies run over. Always makes me nervous.
Hey!
I've had enough of Feldcroft. I never have to see it again. Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this isn't. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after Howard. They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them walking all the way down there.
Something's not right here. Hey!
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
The girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. Wasting our time. What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Porlock. Fled like... Got in the ether.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
Mine is closer. Best to be sure.
Oi!
Keep on your toes. Stay alert.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after hour, is it? They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them what we all have done there.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't complain. If I'm to think of it, we've seen far worse in our years.
It's exhausting, standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
Hey!
I've raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. I make girls be nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
I know I'm not hearing things.
Let's finish this job and be done with it.
Brave? I'd say no to be told one thing the other.
How did I get mixed up in this, doing Rookwood's work for him? I don't trust Rock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides will turn for us soon.
Somebody out there? I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. When you're done, drop my eye on some nearby hamlets. Very more danger than they know. I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again. They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them what we all have done there.
I'd remember my father speaking these times. Seems now they're upon them, they tell quite a different story.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. Everyone in
Oi.
Hogsfield shut the fuck lies in the bits out of Greek. Nonetheless, we have good spoils. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after hour.
I was a proud...
I raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded we're still running things.